Judgment is coming. You see what I'm saying? I guess they were waiting on me to say something. Motherfuckers. Boy, I swear. Judgment is coming, y'all. They finna get these vaccinations up the park. We're gonna start vaccinating people. And I think it's gonna be a good old war. It's gonna break out. Or if nothing smacked the earth. Did y'all know that we had a big old meteorite that passed us maybe 100 and some miles from this earth? They didn't see it coming. They seen it leaving. They don't talk about that in the news, do they? You know what I'm saying? So much stuff that's going on, people still not paying attention. You being distracted. Everybody right by now probably glued into their phone or their device, listening to Jeezy and good old Snowman. Man, them niggas already paid. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all listening to them? Man, I mean, I understand that's your favorite rapper, it's your favorite rapper. Kudos. But what have they done for you? You feel me? Not a mother. Not nothing. Let me go and get to this though. As they passed, they announced this earlier part today. It's actually seen it this morning, caught a little bit part of it, but you know, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? This is what goes on. So hold up. Go to my this for my fair use purpose only. And I will play the video. And let me mute my mic and y'all just listen to this.
Time, you give your courage. When we need it most, you give us hope. You raise your hand and lead the way. You soldier through and make us proud. And when we look around, even now, you show us who we are at our best and why we serve.
The law in Tennessee is clear. You can use deadly force only in self-defense if you fear for your life or someone else's. But what if you could shoot someone who stole from you?
For now, that would be a felony, but as News Channel 5's Nick Barris tells us, a new bill expands the use of deadly force.
We have always been taught that you can only use deadly force to protect a life. Now, when it comes to property crimes, that is not a legal option. But in light of the world we live in today, some may want that to change.
I think the last year has raised a lot of discussion about the question in Tennessee of whether and to what extent you can use force or even deadly force.
John Harris is executive director of the Tennessee Firearms Association and thinks the violent protests and looting in Nashville at the courthouse and the businesses along Lower Broad this past May raised some concerns. Now, State Representative Jay Reedy has filed this bill, which would allow a person to use deadly force to protect their property. Harris says with police occupation.
Now, do y'all hear that, right? This is for your property, right? You see how these Edomites, well, I just want to say white folks. You see how these white folks, they will They will paint the laws for themselves to write themselves to make them feel justified. So he's going off of what happened this past July, right? You know what I'm saying? Or this past May or June, around that time when they was riding down there, well, looting or whatever they were doing. So he's mad because he was out of pocket, right? But that goes to show, man, what these white folks will do. You know what I'm saying? When I say white folks, I don't mean that I'm a prejudiced guy. I'm not. Please do not get that screwed with anything. Just hear me out, you know. But this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? So now let's see if this law, which it will be passed, I believe it will. Well, let's see if this law that they're passing now is it going to uphold for a melanated person or that person will get slapped with the felony charge, right? Let's see. Let's carry on.
Occupied elsewhere, store owners, for instance, under current law, could not use lethal force to stop looting, and people are tired of it.
The question is, does the criminal just laugh at them and keep stealing the stuff? And then at some point, I think juries are going to say, it was your stuff, it was your property, it was your building, you should have the right to defend it. And they're not going to care what the law says.
The way it's written is very, very vague.
Legal analyst Nick Leonardo understands concerns over violent protests, but he calls the bill vigilante legislation that can allow a victim, when there is no personal threat, to shoot a theft suspect in the back as he runs from the scene.
To be able to just shoot someone because you thought that they were taking some sort of piece of personal property that could not be replaced is not where America is, and it's not where we have been for the last 100 years.
I did speak with Representative Reedy from his home in Erin, Tennessee. He concedes that the bill for now is vague, but he expects it to be tightened up. And he also says that law-abiding citizens should have the right to protect their businesses and hard-earned personal property. Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
With visible
Okay, you heard that. So basically, this bill is pretty much pushing towards owners of sort of kind of like if you have a business or something. By my understanding, if I'm correct by understanding what I just heard, pretty much that's what it's about. So, like I said, people y'all going to these clubs, you start vandalizing these people's stuff, they gonna just take action. They gonna pop you. And they gonna, police ain't here to protect us no way. They just gonna come scoop you up off the concrete, man. It's just the way it goes. So I hope my brothers and sisters are taking heed of what's being passed and take heed of what's going on and just do what you need to do is just basically just get back to those laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, man. You know. But people, they tend to do what they want to do. I guess that's what it is, right? As I'm looking at it, it says the law in Tennessee is clear. You can use deadly force only in self-defense if you fear for your life or someone else. But what if you could shoot someone who stole from you? Now, that would be a felony. So basically, just what he just said. I was just reading that, but I just want to let y'all know. Thought I might have left something out in there. Yeah. Now, State Representative Jay Reedy has filed a bill that would allow. You see, a state representative, Jay Reedy, has filed a bill that will allow a person to use deadly force to protect their property. Harris said the police occupied elsewhere store owners, for instance, under current law, could not use lethal force to stop looting, and people are tired of it. That's exactly what he was just saying. It was just a script. So basically, they just writing this script out on this thing. So just want to let you know, hey, he understands concern over violent protests, but he called the bill vigilante legislation. Leonardo said it could allow a victim when there is no personal threat, where there is no personal threat, to shoot a theft suspect in the back as he runs from the scene. To be able to just shoot someone because you thought they were taking your personal property is not where America is. We've been in the last 100 years, Leonardo said. All right. The House Bill is 11 is now filed for consideration. If it passes the next legislative session, it will take effect in July of 2021. So pretty much next summer, it will allow you that. They gonna get it in. And then I'm looking at this. Tennessee ready to distribute COVID-19 vaccine within 24 to 48 hours of approval by FDA. I've been telling y'all folks they coming with this shit. A lot of people been telling y'all folks, but y'all ain't listening. But you know what? Judgment is coming, man. Judgment is coming. And which side are you gonna be on? That's the question. Let's check this out. It's kind of interesting. Oh yes, I think this is gonna be interesting. And come on with all this, man. Man, what is they doing, though? All that. Sorry about the advertisement that's going on. You know what I mean? And saying FEMA hiring. Wow, boy, they gearing up, yo. They are gearing up.
On the vaccine approval process. They told News Channel 5, as we watch those case numbers, Tennessee officials are keeping a close eye.
For one, they are projecting these numbers. I do not believe it. I'm not saying I don't believe that stuff is going around. I believe what is going on. They're projecting these numbers so they can give you this vaccination. Keep hearing it. They want to give you the vaccination. But they want to start in the Black, Latinos, Hispanic neighborhoods. And then your president, America with the KKK, your president wants to vaccinate everyone, but are you going to be down with that? Let's get back to it, man.
On the vaccine approval process. They told News Channel 5's Kyle Horan the way to ultimately protect people is to get an effective vaccine.
Here in Tennessee, if that vaccine gets completed, they say they can distribute it in 28 to 48 hours across the entire state.
Things are not getting better right now in the state. COVID-19 is peaking, and according to the Tennessee Commissioner of the Department of Health, this spike that's happening now is expected to eclipse the one in August. But Dr. Lisa Piercy is excited about news we all got this morning: Pfizer's seemingly successful trials of a COVID-19 vaccine. The state has not been sitting on its hands since 3 companies have been hard at work on vaccines. Governor Bill Lee says a vaccine is critical to the success of the state, and the state is ready to roll it out quickly.
I don't expect that we're going to make decisions to close down the economy, especially with the understanding that we have a vaccine coming in very near future. And we're starting that plan. We have a distribution plan for that. So closing down the economy is not anything that we are looking at or thinking about at this point.
Dr. Piercy projects the vaccine distribution could begin as early as late December. However, no exact day has been set. Kyle Horan, News Channel 5.
Yeah. What side or whose side you gonna be on? You know, I can ask myself. I know what side I'm. Hold up, you see what I'm saying? See, come on, man. I already done paused you. Now you see, they trying to tweet with my stuff, right? You're trying to tweet with my stuff, right? But I can let you see this face, cause I'm not scared of none of you. None of you. Nobody. Only thing that I fear is Yahweh. You thinking them 9 staples, 36 stitches in my head, me getting pistol whipped, being shot at 10 damn times, man. You thinking that's gonna stop me? It didn't. I'm still here. You think the Ebola, scars, all this other stuff that y'all been doing, HIV, AIDS, all this cancer, think it's gonna stop me? No. No, it won't. Because I know what you want. You want to examine this melanin. Since y'all told that bold lie and say that my Latino, my Hispanics, and my melanated brothers and sisters, that we have it hard, we have it worse with this certificate of vaccination identification that was patented in 2019. You think that your weapon that's formed against me gonna prosper? No, it won't. It won't. It won't. I won't tell you that you will have to kill me because you won't. I don't think you would get close to me or anyone in my family. If they slip up, then that's their ass. I can't save everyone. I can't save no one. I can't die for your sins, but you know what? To sacrifice everything that I love for my family, for you to be like, you gonna come and give me what? No, that's not gonna happen. Because it's not me that's infecting people. It's you. You evil people. You know what I'm saying? That's you. Because you know your kingdom is coming down. It's coming down. It's blowing up in smoke. All your lies, all you done is just ruin this whole earth. You ruin you ruin people's lives. Like, enough of that. You can mess with the live show, do with all that, but when it comes messing with mine, you can't do that. Because you can't. Because like I said, your weapon against me will not prosper at all. Because I serve a living God. And he's coming to put an end to all of this. Not like physically pulling up in a car, not like physically peering in the sky, not like physically, boom, like a ghost in your face. No. He's coming with his wrath, and that's destruction, man. It won't be no one. And when that comes, you won't know the day or the time. Just like y'all didn't know about that big space rock, whatever, that meteor. They've been trying. Yahweh told us, man, he gives signs and wonders. Pay attention. Y'all don't. Y'all pay attention to everything else. You see what I'm saying? Of the world. That's why it's gonna be the demise of your future right there. With that, man, Mr. Not Going, I ain't fucking around with you folks no more, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff. It is what it is, dog. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, dude. If y'all not trying to save yourself, and I don't know what y'all trying to do, just know that you're gonna be put to death. So, you got time to come back. But keep loving of the world, knowing of the world. And, you know, it is what it is. It's gonna be the end of your demise. And remember, I told you so. Don't act like I ain't tell you nothing good. Yeah, I already know how these people operate. See it with my eyes completely open. Man, they is really trying to slow down every side, so let me do this. Damn, my bad. Shit, I thought I ended this shit. Yeah, I really did, but they been messing with my. I'm telling y'all, man, they messing with my stuff. I've been sitting here. I thought I ended it, but I know I did. I pressed that end button. It's still going. All right, that's crazy. But all right, y'all.